Hello everyone, so I've been offered the option of upgrading my Robinhood account to Instant today, and I'm going to go quickly over why I chose not to switch over to Instant. I prefer my cash account more. Quickly, what do you get with Instant? Robinhood Instant, learn more. Instant access to your funds after selling. You sell a stock, you don't have to wait for it to pen to clear. You can rebuy again. Get instant access to up to $1,000. You make a deposit, you get up to $1,000 instantly without having to wait for your funds to clear. Free to use, no interest, no commission. So it's the no interest. Usually it's with margin. This one there's no margin, but there's still no commission. Just like our cash accounts, which is what we start with, and no account minimums. Okay. What it doesn't say is the limitation. Now, if you select upgrade now, what you're going to see is limitation. Instant requires a minimum of $2,000 deposit, or 100% of the purchase price, whichever is less in the account before purchasing a security. So that's, and another limitation I'd like to highlight is Robinhood Instant does not allow for borrowing funds, creating a margin, short selling, or selling naked options. Okay, so those are some of the limitations of Robinhood, but the pro of it is you get free trading, no commission. So that's a big plus for me. One limitation I want to point out, along with my day trading video, the other video that I made recently, is the $25,000 limit. When you get instant, you can sell a stock and buy it again instantly without waiting for the funds to settle, since it's an instant account. But remember, you're limited to doing that only 3 times every 5 business days. Okay, unless you have a balance of more than 25,000, then you can do it unlimited amount of time. However, if I maintain my regular cash account, I'm not limited to those 3-day trades. And my balance on this Robinhood account is only $12,900, which means I can't do unlimited day trades. So the reason why I keep this is, as long as I have settled funds, so as you can see here, what I try to do is I try to keep a 6,000 balance of stock. These are the stocks that I hold on to, and with 6,000 cash available, I always buy in small increments and then I sell. As long as I have cleared cash, I can do it an unlimited amount of time, unlike instant accounts that are under 25,000 where you're only limited to 3. And I'll give you a few examples. Let's see, just today I traded UWTI. I bought it on the 7th. I bought it for $468, sold it a few minutes later for $477, made a $9 profit off of this, and I wouldn't have been able to do this with E-Trade, Scottrade, or other brokers where they charge a lot. For example, if you look at Scottrade, $6.99, buy, sell, that's $14. My profit was only $9. And if I paid a $14 commission, my loss would have been $5. With the Robinhood, I was able to gain 9 on a simple trade. Another one I made earlier this month, if you look at Whiting, this is one of my core where I'm trying to hold for a long time. So with Whiting, I woke up one day and the fundamentals didn't really change. Oil didn't change, supply and demand didn't really change, but Whiting just spiked up out of nowhere. The short sellers were trying to cover or something, but it spiked up, and I noticed that spike. So what I ended up doing, I sold it high at I sold a total for $3,114, and a few minutes later it slipped back down. So I bought it again at a lower price at $3,045.86. So that trade alone, I made $70. I also did one with BCEI. If you look at BCEI on the 6th, I made a quick one. It was down really low, so I bought it for $885, and then I sold it for $899. I gained $13 in a few minutes. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you can't manage a $25,000 minimum, sometimes it's best not to go over to instant. If you want to do like small day trades like me just for fun, then keeping a cash account allows you to do unlimited day trade as long as you have settled funds. That's the only trick. So if you look over here, you're gonna see under my account, my unsettled fund 1,300. Some of that is the BCEI and the UWTI, the $13 and the $9 I gained. $13 yesterday, $9 today that I gained. Those are unsettled funds, so I can't tap those funds again until next week when it settles. But this is a trick you can use, and it also, for me, it's a form of discipline, because 6,000 is my core where I don't touch it. 6,000 is what I use to buy and sell, and in that way, if I only have 6,000 and every time my funds need to settle, it's 5 days, I split it out in 5 days. I only get about 1,000 a day to day trade, which mean my gains are smaller, but my exposure is less too, as opposed to doing an instant. Sometimes you're just so, sometimes since you have all that access, all that exposure, you just want to, buy 6,000 instead of, for me, if you've seen some of the trades I showed you, less than 1,000 or 1,000, because I'm trying to rotate my every day. If I only day trade with 1,000, then after 5 days that 1,000 comes back and I can day trade with 1,000 again. So that's what I'm trying to do. And with the Robinhood, it's beautiful in that way, where you can put in $1,000, split that into 200, which means you have 5 days to trade $200 each, and with no commissions you can do these day trades. So this is why I will not go over to instant on this account, and it's something you guys should look into. It's something you guys should seriously think about before clicking instant. It looks nice, it sounds nice, but like I said, once you switch over to that instant, 3-day trades a day. You're not gonna, and like my other video I showed you, let's say I see whiting and I like it. I bought it, and that day I bought it at $8, and then it dropped down a bit lower to $7.50. I bought some more at $7.50. It drops down to $7. I buy some more at $7. And then at the end of the day, for some reason, it jumps all the way up to $9. So I liked it so much, I sold the whole thing. I sold all of it. What you just did right there was you bought at three different opportunity points, entry points. When you made that sell, even though you only sold once, you just did 3-day trades. That will lock your account up unless you have 25,000 or more. If you're on the instant with less than 25,000, you just use all your day trade. What that means is in that day, as well as the next day or the next 5 days, you will not be able to trade anymore. You're done. You use all 3 strikes. So that's the reason why I will maintain my account as a cash account instead of instant account. If you have any questions, drop it down below. I hope this helped some of you new traders.